Hallelujah. What are some lessons we can learn from this story? Lesson number 1. Money and power does not solve everything. We see 2 people. The first lady said she had spent all her money on doctors. That meant she had tried every physical thing she could try and it didn't solve it. And here we meet a man who was the leader of the synagogue, a wealthy man, a man who had power, a man who could call for all the doctors to come, and yet the situation could not be solved. Beloved, let me explain to you, in this life, there are going to be seasons that no one can solve your problem for you. There will be seasons in your life that there is no human answer for your problem. That is why we have the symbol that says Jinyame. Jinyame. It means unless God. When someone says that way they Jinyame, it means that in this particular situation, it is only God who can solve my problem for me. Are you confronted with a problem that only God can solve? You see, let me break it down a little bit. When you have a problem that is easily solvable, you may pray about it, but in your mind, you know you have a backup. Your power is going off. You don't have money. You say, oh God, please provide money. But you know that you can do quick loan on your MTN. Well, some of you can't. Praise God. Praise God. Let me leave that one here. But you understand me? But there are certain situations you confront, health situations, marital situations. What do you do when your husband is cheating or your wife is cheating and you can't change the person? Because there comes a particular time when there is nothing you can do. When you are dealing with a supervisor who just doesn't like you, nothing you do is ever worth it. When you are applying for a job where during the application they ask you, do you have any connections? Do you know any big man somewhere? And then you understand, you see, you may have bribed. And sometimes the person you bribed really didn't have power. You know, sometimes you go to a government institution or so on, and the person tells you that, well, if you can organize this amount, and you run and you go and organize the money, and now the person is tossing you, but you didn't take receipts for the bribe. So how do you go? All you can do is call. There comes a time in our lives where everything we have cannot work. And that is when we must learn to call on Jesus. Say, call on Jesus. Oh, come on, say it again. Call on Jesus.